What's up everyone, this is B the Installer and I'm here to talk TV and tech with Walmart.com, which is a fantastic place to get all of your last minute holiday shopping completed. And you can even have items delivered or pick them up through Christmas Eve in as little as 1 hour. And with all that said, I want to get into the first item, which is a great holiday product for anyone in the family that's a big time movie or sports watcher, and that is a Vizio 75-inch class M7 series QLED TV. I don't get a lot of opportunity to review or recommend Vizio TVs, but this is actually a very bright TV, and a lot of my friends who have Vizio TVs are quite happy. And as you can see, 4.6 out of 5 rating for this very bright QLED TV by Vizio, and the price is quite competitive when you compare some of the other options out there on the market. So if you're looking for a great combination of size, price, and performance, I definitely would recommend checking out this Vizio 75-inch TV. Another TV that I noticed and reviewed a very similar model is this LG 55-inch UQ7070, and this is a very inexpensive LED TV. It is 55-inch, so it's a little bit smaller. A lot of people are looking for more of a 65, 55-inch or smaller. Either that or they're looking for extremely large TVs. So I know a 55-inch TV at this low of a price is something that people are probably looking for around the holiday season. And I think this one would be definitely better for watching sports and regular TV. This isn't going to be the absolute best TV for watching bright HDR movies or gaming at high speeds, but it is a very good TV for the price. It has a great operating system. It comes with 300 plus LG channels, all kinds of apps that you'd want. And again, I think it'd be great for cable, TV, sports, all those kind of things. So I would definitely recommend checking this one out. Now, if you want me to recommend one of the best TVs in the world in 2022, I definitely look at this LG OLED, the C2. Obviously, it's one of my favorite TVs. You can get it here on Walmart.com, and it doesn't lack for any features. Great for watching regular sports and cables like the other TV, but this is amazing for watching HDR if you want to watch bright and vibrant movies, or if you're watching dark and ominous movies like House of Dragons. Gonna look amazing. And then this TV does have 4K at 120 gaming, so really this is one of my favorite OLEDs in 2022, and I haven't seen a better price, so you definitely should check this out if you're looking for a more high-end TV. Jumping over into Sony, I have the 50-inch X80K, which is one of their middle line Sony TVs. It's a great LED TV, and it's very even across the board. It's good for watching cable, good for watching HDR movies, and it's good for gaming. So I think it's one of those TVs where if you're a Sony fan, you'd be very happy with this X80K, and they do have it in other sizes, but I just wanted to mention this 50-inch because it's a good size versus price combination. This Sony X80K, like most Sonys, comes with the Google TV OS, so if you're in that ecosystem, you have an Android phone, or if you have a lot of YouTube and other kind of content, this is going to make it very easy to integrate your different devices all on your Google account, and you can get recommendations based on who has the remote, who in your family's watching the TV, so it's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of these Sony TVs, and the X80K is one of those where it's right in the middle, not going to crush the budget. It's not the absolute best they have, but you know, it's a great combination of price and size here. But if you wanted to go really big and ridiculous, there's also the X90K available. And this is 85-inch, one of the better TVs that Sony offers in the LED format. It is not the mini LED, but it is full array local dimming, where it can give you very bright highlights, but still retain very good shadow detail. And overall, it just has a great contrast ratio for a TV of this size. Again, this is the Google TV OS, huge screen, one of the higher priced TVs that I'm recommending today. But at this size, 85-inch, it's very tough to beat this quality for this price. And over the holidays, I see a lot of these large 85-inch Sony TVs being put in the back of people's trucks. So that should tell you something. And I wanted to recommend the smallest TV on the list, which is the TCL 4 Series 4K UHD TV. And this is a pretty inexpensive TV, but is a very big seller. I have done videos before where I've mounted TVs like this in people's bedrooms or in guest rooms, and a lot of people buy this TV because it's very straightforward, very inexpensive. You can hang it on the wall, leave it on the stand, and it does come with the Roku TV operating system, which is one of the easiest operating systems to use. If you're not very tech savvy, all of the apps are just right there on the screen for you. So it's very easy for parents, grandparents, kids alike, anyone that just wants to see some of those app buttons right in front of you, good to go. And if you actually want to get that Roku environment, but you already have a TV, then I would recommend something like the Roku Express. These are great for adding on to TVs if you have something like the Spectrum app where you can get the channels on the app. If you already have them in your home or you're already paying for cable, you can get a Roku Express and then load up that Spectrum app on there, and then every TV in your house then gets that app. And my father-in-law has a bunch of TVs that all have these Roku Express on them, and it's very convenient because wherever you go throughout your house, Each TV is going to have the same operating system. You could find YouTube, YouTube TV, HBO Max, whatever it might be. And again, that Spectrum app for us works out very nicely on these Roku Express. It's pretty straightforward. You just connect an HDMI to the Roku device, you set it out somewhere where it's visible to the remote, and you're all set up on a smart TV or a not smart TV or whatever it might be. Another great holiday gift that might be something you'd be thinking about is to add to your TV with a soundbar or a home theater. And a lot of times when I go to people's houses, these Vizio 5.1 home theater systems are big winners because they're very low price, but they deliver a fantastic sound quality for that price. Vizio's been known to have very good bass in their subwoofers, so if you want to get a very nice 5.1 surround sound, I would look to this Vizio V-Series 5.1 home theater that you can order online or you can pick up in store today. And an item that I had gotten in more recently to review is the Bose Smart Soundbar 600 wireless soundbar. And wow, I was pretty impressed with how good this soundbar is. So if you're into the Bose ecosystem, if you like Bose products, I would definitely recommend this. I put this up against other soundbars in the same genre, and I was very impressed with how loud it can get, how clean the sound is, and how easy it is to set up, because some of the Bose products used to be a little bit more difficult to set up in the past, but very easy to do this on the app or with the remote, and I'm a very big fan of this. It has 2 upward firing speakers, so it's a pretty tall sound stage for something that's in this price point, and I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for that nice product to add along to a nice TV. And now I'm going to talk about a couple of great items for the kids, because I have 2 boys, and something that my younger son really wanted to get is the Xbox Series S. And that's because we have an older Xbox One S, which is a little long in the tooth. It's not very fast. We have a hard time loading games up, and we have the Xbox Game Pass, which is why he wants this, and also is a reason we don't really need to put the discs in the system. So I would definitely recommend the Xbox Series S. It's a great gift. It's very small. You can take it to grandpa and grandma's house, and it's definitely something that's on my son's Christmas list. So I wanted to mention that. And if you're wanting to allow your kids to get into gaming, but you're kind of against them just sitting around all day, I might recommend the Meta Quest 2, because we actually have 2 of these, and when our kids are playing on them or if friends come over, the kids are absolutely sweating because you actually get up and move around with the Oculus Quest 2. And there's tons of games, and honestly, they're a lot more fun than you might think. I actually put the Oculus goggles on and play some of those games like Beat Saber, and it's a lot of fun. So like I said before, if you want to let your kids play games, but you just don't want them to sit around all day, the Oculus Meta Quest 2 is the one where they're going to be up and moving around and having fun. But really, one of the best gifts that my kids have ever gotten was from their grandparents, and that was one of these giant trampolines. This Plum Playwave 14-foot trampoline with a safety enclosure would be a great item for your family if you have the room and you have kids that want to be active, because once you put up one of these trampolines in your backyard, the kids will be out there all the time. And our kids actually like to play basketball on them, so we actually looked at this other one here, which is the Jumpking rectangular 10x15 trampoline with 2 basketball hoops. Now this one's a little bit more expensive, but if you have active kids or you got a big neighborhood that the kids will all come over to, this would be a lot of fun, especially with trampoline basketball becoming more and more prevalent when you go to one of those parks for birthdays or just want to have a party in your backyard. So I highly recommend, if you have kids, to consider getting them one of these trampolines, because like I had said, a lot of fun for the whole fam. So those are just some of the TVs and gifts that I've seen on here and that I've also had personal experience with. But I mean, the list goes on and on with regards to what you guys can get at Walmart.com. You got robot vacuums, you got computers, scooters, Apple TVs, all kinds of stuff here. So definitely check out all those links in the description below. I want to thank Walmart for sponsoring this video. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and set the notification bell to all, and have a happy holiday. I will see you on the next one.